Phil's got his computer problem sorted and all on blue screens. The audio is live.
Sweet. Let's do it.
Ready
Okay.
when you guys are.
Let's do it. Go.
Hit the button.
One dungeon master, 4 adventurers, all of them clueless. When 5 video gamers throw down their controllers and pick up dice, what's the worst that could happen? This is OCD&D.
Welcome back, everyone. Back to OCD&D, where we're continuing our adventure into the Goblin Hideout. So far, we've had Traylon, Jatic, and Kim dispatch quite a few goblins and see off a couple of 3 wolves. And they're looking for Gundren and his companion Sildar, who have been kidnapped by the goblins and hidden away somewhere. Good evening, guys. How are you?
Good.
Very well, thanks. I love that intro music, by the way. I think I say this every week.
Fantastic. Also, fuck the goblins.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, my cousin's been dwarf napped.
You're a dwarf napped.
So, last we met, you just dispatched 3 wolves, and you're within the entrance to the hideout, and you can see ahead of you some rocks, and appears to be a passage in front of you that's high up. Behind you, you have rushing waters, only about 2 feet deep, and it looks like there is a path to the side. From what you know, there are approximately 15 or so goblins left. When you interrogated and then brutally murdered the goblin that you caught.
I say dispatched, not murdered.
He did say...
Traylon, no mercy,
yeah.
Nillock.
He did say there were 20 or so goblins, and you've killed about 3 or 4 of them so far.
Okay.
So, party, what do you want to do?
Kim, I think it would be wise to have you maybe check out that little opening.
That crevice at the right hand side. Is that
Right.
Sure. Probably should check for traps too, because let's face it, we don't want to die or get poisoned or maimed or whatever. All right. Well, that being said, I guess I will check the passage up above, and I should probably check for traps. So,
Okay,
how do I do that again?
If you roll a perception check.
Sure. As soon as I find it again. I don't know why I lose this every time we play this darn game, but I do. All right, let me scroll in and find perception. There it is.
Okay, well, that's a natural 20 you rolled, which is excellent.
Sweet.
So, around you, you can see... so just outside of the little room you're in, you can see the main passage, and it climbs steeply upwards, the stream plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, you can actually see a side passage leading west across the other side of the stream, or the side of the stream that you're on. In the room that you're in, over to your right, you see a fissure, so a narrow opening in that east wall that leads to a natural chimney that climbs 30 feet. At the base of the fissure is rubbish that's been discarded through the opening above, and the chimney does look big enough for you to climb up, though it would be quite a tough climb.
It seems to me this might be like a trash chute they're using. This might be our sneaky way in. I'm wondering if they're dumping crap down there, and we might be able to sneak up this way.
That was my thought. Because that's definitely what it sounds like. Is they're using it for a trash dump.
It might lead us into the back of their camp where they would not expect anyone to infiltrate from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kim, I know we're putting a lot on your shoulders as small a stature they are, but I think
I am a road.
Let's get you to climb up that chimney with rope, and then we can have you tie it off somewhere up there and lower the rope down, and this way we'll have an easier time getting up and down from there.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right.
Okay, Kim, I'd like you to make an athletics check, please.
Alrighty.
It takes you a while to climb up. You slip a couple of times, but you make it up to the top. And can you make a stealth check now for me, Kim, please?
Sure. A what check?
Stealth.
Stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said self for a minute. I'm like, wait, what?
Self check. Boobs.
I'm sure.
They're all here. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I self check often. Did I say that loud?
Another excellent roll, Kim. 24.
Yeah. Wow.
Right. So as you climb up, you poke your head through, and you can see in a large room 2 goblins, a bugbear, it's a large creature, and also a very large wolf.
Oh.
This looks like the creature that you can see, the bugbear, is giving the goblins orders. And the wolf is sitting next to him.
Mm-hmm.
No sign of my cousins.
Not that you can see, no.
Probably fed him to the wolf. Alrighty, well, that sounds like the head honcho or something similar for sure if he's ordering the goblins around.
So, what do you want to do? As I say, 2 goblins, the bugbear.
Well, I should probably find
very
somewhere to
large dog.
tie the rope off with so, the others can climb up after me. Crap.
Okay. Roll a perception check, please.
Alrighty. Because, I'm not going to Rambo this.
I know. The worst part is I'm
Yee.
Okay, you find a little outcrop where you could tie a rope, but it's going to take some skill from your part in making sure that it's actually secure.
Okie dokie.
So, rolling again, Kim, I'd like you to make a dexterity check, please.
Okay. Alrighty. You'd think the least I could do is tie a rope, right? Oh, there it is. All right, found
I
it.
think I could stab a wolf that's sleeping on the ground.
That's true. You'd think.
Ooh, that's pretty
18,
good.
very nice. You manage to secure the rope and drop it silently down below you. The way the fissure opens, you would only be able to get one of you out at a time, and as soon as you come out of there, you would be seen by the occupants of that room.
Of course.
What about a flanking move, Greg? Some of us go up the pathway and then Kim takes them from behind. Sorry.
The only problem with that, so I hear you, Janik. The problem is we don't know that the pathway to the left is actually going to lead to the same room.
Yeah.
That's
My
true.
fear is we have found a back door into the chieftain's lair, but
Yeah,
we're going to have to fight through all the other goblins to get to it.
Yeah, the only trouble is, though, as soon as Kim pops out, he's going to see Kim, and then we're going to have to go through one at a time, and it's going to put Kim at risk while we're climbing up.
So, Kim, can you do another perception check for me, please?
Sure can. Let's hope it's a good one.
No.
Not at all.
You look as far as you can see without giving yourself away. You can see an entrance to that cave to the left to that room, but you can't see beyond there. It's covered by your view's covered by some sacks and crates of provisions.
Of course it is. Son of a...
So, All right, here's a quick thought, Jadek. What if I go up and I try to peek my head up to cast a sleep spell?
Mm.
I can use my power stone.
And it'll give us all time to get out then, and get
It would
ready
give us
for
time. Yeah,
ready for battle.
you can get on the rope behind me.
Yeah.
And just tackle it that way.
Yeah.
If you're all stealthy enough, they're not expecting anyone to come from that area.
Mm.
Right.
So we've
So
got
if
the
you're
element of
stealthy-
surprise as well.
Yeah. So if you're stealthy enough, you could surprise them.
God knows it hasn't gone my way so far with the stealth part, but let's try it. I think this is the right call.
Alrighty.
So Kim, are you already up there
I'm
in the
already
room?
up there. Yeah, well, I'm
Okay.
I'm
You
outside.
You're like
might need
hiding.
to move your token.
Yes. I'm on the little outcropping, I assume, with the rope.
Okay. So I'm assuming I should move myself here, ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you roll an athletics check, please, Greg, with advantage because of the rope.
Okay. I don't know what the advantage.
So if you roll, it rolls 2 dice. You take the larger of the rolls.
Oh, God, it's just like
Oh
the
boy,
bloody. It's just like the wolf getting that
I know.
thing again.
I'm more athletic than the elf. Go figure.
Oh, totally. Remember, I'm a wizard. I'm not a. Dexterity's not my thing, man.
Right. Okay, Greg. You get halfway up and you fall. I want you to make a stealth check, please.
Dear God, let it be good.
Oh, I hope you haven't disturbed them all. Oh, that's not too bad. I don't think.
Okay.
15. You manage, as you fall down, you manage to quieten yourself as you land, but you do take some damage as you land.
Son of a bitch.
Luckily, you only take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Well, that's good. At least. You know.
Is it my turn to try climb up or?
Yes, please. Yeah. Just as a point of reminder as well, some of you are still injured from your previous encounters
Yeah,
with
I
the wolves.
noticed. Yeah. Right. So what do you want first?
So an athletics check, please.
Athletic. If I can find it, is that one of the big ones or is it on the small?
It should be on the.
Oh, I found it. Yeah. Jesus Christ, I need glasses.
You want to borrow mine? You know.
12. You make it up. You roll. Make it to the top to join Kim.
We really need to take the elf out and, you know,
Can you
help
just
him a little.
pull me up?
Do I need to do a stealth check now, or am I going to pull
No,
Mr.
if you-
Mr. I want to
Don't
murder
pull me up.
everybody up?
Don't pull me up.
Please don't pull on him.
So
No, I just fear that it's going to alert them.
Traylon, can you try climbing again, please? So athletics check.
All right.
Good luck. You can
This really
do this.
pisses me off. My
Come
athletics
on.
is -1.
Well, so is mine, and I still made it up
Oh.
there.
Thank God.
Good job it wasn't the other dice, isn't it?
Well, no, it
Trailer-
was a 1 and a 7, and then
Yeah, I
it
know.
just flopped over.
Yeah.
Just flopped over.
Traylon, you scamper up, being helped by your two party members up to the top. So you can now see. Just bear with me. Right, so you should now be able to see some of you into that room. Tell me if you can't. Judging by your silence,
No,
you can't.
it's still
No, it's
yeah,
same.
it's still dark in that area.
Oh, okay. Now I can see it. I should make my dice disappear because my dice was blocking somebody. All right, I
I'm
see
still
the.
dark.
So it looks like, if I'm reading this right, there's a goblin, the bugbear, and the wolf. Those are the only 3 I see.
Just bear with me.
And a fire pit.
Okay,
It's
so
still black for me.
Yeah, I still see Traylon. That's it.
yeah, just bear with me.
Sure.
I mean, do you really need to see anything else? Come on.
I know, right?
Well, it will shield us from all the mass murder you're about to do.
Right?
I believe there is a 4th character now.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, yep, there we go.
But
Yeah,
the-
something's popping along there.
Yeah, but I can't see the. It's next to the fire. I'm assuming it's another goblin.
Right, so you should be able to see 2 goblins.
I see part of a
Something-
goblin.
Yeah,
I
it's
see
just
what
a
it is.
bottom
There's,
part
there's
of
a
the-
pillar that's
Yeah.
blocking me.
Yeah.
But this is important because
Mhm.
Kim, you can sneak in behind that rock
The
that's
pillar?
directly in
Yeah.
front of me, or pillar.
Mhm. Yep.
And you can sneak in behind that and potentially be able to go past that for a backstab attack
Yeah,
once we set this bitch off.
Yeah, but this goblin in front of a fire, it's got line of sight though.
So here's my plan.
Okay.
Kill him!
I
Kill them
think I
all!
should-
That's his plan.
I think I should try and cast the sleep spell on the wolf and the bugbear.
Okay.
And obviously,
You're
if I
near
can,
enough.
it's a 20 by 20, so I think I can get the other
5.
goblin, like 3 of them, but I
Mhm.
can't get all 4.
Mm-hmm.
So just to remind you,
Maybe
Mhm.
I can.
with the sleep spell, it goes for the lowest
Right.
hit points.
It'll go lowest first. I know.
Yeah.
But if it's a radiating 20 by 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. So I technically can try and hit all 4 of them,
Yes.
but it will go for the lowest first, and
Correct.
then go to the highest.
Yep.
But I think that is what I should do right now. And then Kim, or maybe Kim, we see if you can stealthily get into place first for a potential backstab attack.
Okay. So yeah, you want to
'Cause
sneak up to
I'm
this.
assuming the
here.
2 goblins surrounding the fire have their backs to us.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can only see the one goblin, so yeah.
There's one just north of the fire pit.
Yeah, you
can't
can
Mhm.
see the bottom part of the
slightly-
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So Kim, I think you should move. See if you can do a stealth move right now. Let's have you get in place first, and then once you're
Okay.
in place, then I cast the sleep spell on the groups, sculpting it, making sure not to hit you, Kim,
Mhm.
and then we.
I mean, I need a nap, but not that badly.
I hear you. I hear you.
All right. Yeah, I will do a stealth move up to the little rock there, and although I wonder if surely there aren't any traps around. I wouldn't think they would trap their own place where
They'd
they're
probably
at.
trap the entrance, wouldn't they? They wouldn't expect anyone to come up the garbage chute.
Yeah, not.
Yes.
But
All right.
it is Phil we're on about here, so it might be.
I know, right? That's what's going on in the back of my mind. It is Phil, and they
So-
might. And...
Okay, so roll a perception check.
Okay.
In fact, all of you roll perception checks, and we'll take the average.
Perception.
I take it.
Okay, so an average of around 14. You can't see any traps.
Okay. Deal.
There are definitely just the 4 creatures in that room, with steps to the north of the room leading elsewhere.
All right. Well, I think I will sneak my way up to this rock here and get Traylon where he needs to be so he can do his sleep thing.
Okay, so if you want to roll a stealth check, please, Kim.
Sure. And hopefully it's stealthy enough.
Yeah, 17 will do. You manage to slip into the room through the chimney and hide behind one of the stalactites, and no one has. No
Kim,
one's.
do you want to go ahead and move your
Yeah.
token?
Yeah, I was working on that.
Gotcha.
There we go. Oh, now I can see everything too. That's helpful.
All right, so I am going to cast Sleep, basically emanating from just to the right of the fire pit to encapsulate kind of all 4.
Okay.
And let's see what we get. Here we go.
Ooh.
$20. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
20 effect. 94.
How many dice is that rolled? 5d8. Okay. Yeah, 20. So, you cast it. The 2 goblins get put to sleep. The next one is 14. Even 6. The rescue spell has no effect on the bugbear and the wolf. The bugbear is startled
Uh-oh.
and sees that 2 of its goblins have fallen over asleep,
Well, maybe they're just slackers.
and is very, very angry and annoyed and looks around trying to see where it's coming from. Can you roll for initiative, please?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So click your token first and then...
Oh, that's fantastic, Greg.
I can't even see my token.
Okay, if you roll, I'll
Yeah.
have it for you.
What am I rolling again? Sorry.
Initiative.
Better.
Thank you. Kim, 18. The bugbear is going to... Five, and the wolf. $18.
Oh boy.
I'm going to roll for the goblins as well, just in case they wake up.
22. Wow.
22.
Jesus, Murphys.
Okay, you do have the element of surprise.
Okay.
Therefore, any creature that's surprised doesn't get a go in the first turn. So, what do you want to do?
All right,
Well,
team
I mean,
leader.
I'm assuming we're going by our own initiatives within this, so it would be Kim, Jadok, myself,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and then the round will actually start after that with the regular
So-
initiative.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously we should concentrate on the bugbear.
Yep.
I mean, if we could take him out in one swoop, that would be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Kim, you have a short bow.
Mm-hmm. And daggers.
Uh,
So
but I'm thinking your range right now, and then the dwarf could
Mhm.
come in
yeah. Well,
on
I have
the
throwing
bugbear.
daggers too, so I can throw the
Er,
daggers too.
I can throw my
Yeah.
hand axe as well. But
Mhm.
I've got a feeling this guy's gonna have a lot of health.
Well,
Mm.
and I'm gonna use my magic missile on him. So
Well, I figured that.
God, I've just been dying to say I cast magic missile.
Uh, I'll bet you
Uh,
have.
All right, Phil. By the way, Phil, I need you to stay animated because it scares me when I look at you and you're so still. I'm like, wait a minute, did he freeze again? I just saw it was like you were perfectly still, and then your eyes just shifted left and right. I'm like, oh, he's there.
It's called concentration, Greg.
I know. Anyway, so yeah, so I think we focus on the bugbear this
Okay.
round. See if we can't take him out in one fell swoop.
No, I think you're right. All right. Well, that being said, I guess I'm going to fire some arrows at the bugbear and see what we can do with that. Hopefully, I'm as good this time as I was last time. We'll find out. All right. So click on that, and away we go.
21, that's hits, and you cause 6 piercing damage.
Now, question
Yes.
on because we have surprise, is that not the critical like hit?
No, that's only if you're in melee. That's only if you're within
Okay.
5 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So you fire an arrow across the room, hits the bugbear in the shoulder, and he screams, "Who hit Clark? Clark will
I hit
kill!"
Clog. Good luck, Clog.
Jadek, you're up.
Make it count.
How far does my hand axe throw? It won't go that far, will it?
It probably will, actually. Your hand axe has a... Susie, Greg, I'll just move your character out of the way so I can see.
Oh, look.
Jadek.
Oh, shit. What are you doing? Hiding under his robes?
Yep. It's not a nice smell down there.
I'll bet
Extra
not.
duty for Jadek.
Really disturbing.
Yeah, your hand axe goes up to 60 feet.
Right. Alright, I'm going to throw my hand axe at him then, because I don't want to get too close at this stage, because he looks scary.
Right. Yeah, he could eat us. No.
You throw your hand axe at quite a distance. It flies past him and doesn't hit. He watches this and laughs. Now identifying where you've cut, where you are,
Oh, shoot.
and says, "Enemies of Clark are going to die. I see you now."
Bring it, Clog. Bring it.
All right. I am going to cast magic missile at Clark. I cast it at 2. Well, that's fantastic.
Oh, fuck.
You fire a magic missile, and twirl your arm around and throw a bolt, clocking Clark on the shoulder, but for just 4 points of damage.
Well, at least you hit him. I mean, you know. Sorry,
There's
Jadek.
that.
So
Oh, God, here they come.
that's the end of turn 1. The goblins are still asleep at this moment.
Thank God for that.
Clark shouts, "Ripper, kill them!" And Ripper, the
I'm
wolf,
assuming, I was gonna say, I'm assuming Ripper's the wolf, because,
is
you know.
5,
Oh.
6,
What if I remembered my wolf repellent? Probably not.
and runs over, sees Kim,
Christ.
and launches himself at her.
No. Well, it's been a gun ridden ticker. Mm-hmm.
Luckily, your roguelike skills manage to dodge, and the wolf's bite just snaps at empty air.
Thank God.
Kim, it's your go.
All right, I'm gonna dispatch the wolf here because if I don't, I have a feeling he's gonna eat me. So, I think I will use my short sword to hopefully take this sucker out. Fingers crossed. Please be good. Yeah.
You swing, and in your darting and diving around to try and miss his bite, you miss.
Of course I do. God damn it.
It's just striking the stone walls.
Of course. Tigger, your bad luck.
Sparks flying. Jatik, up next.
I
Help.
can't even see the wolf yet. If I come a bit further over here. Oh yeah, now I see him.
Come
Yeah,
on,
you
Jimmy,
need, you
get
need
into
to
the
enter
fight.
the room.
Yeah.
Get into the fight, man. Get into the
Right,
fight.
and I'm going to hit that wolf with my battle axe. And I ain't missing this time.
I hope not. My life depends upon it.
And maybe I am missing this time.
Shit. God.
Fucking hell.
Great.
As you run in, you trip over boxes
Not that box again.
Goddamn boxes.
and miss, swinging your battle axe and again missing Ripper. Almost
Damn wolf.
bumping into the sleeping goblin.
Oy. Crap.
So, Traylon,
Your turn. Oh, yes, I know.
So I'm going. Weird. Hang on. Basically, just kind of moving in front of the pillar,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to line up the one sleeping goblin and the bugbear, and I'm going to cast my Ray of Frost, which has a 60-foot range, and it comes out in a cone shape, and so it should hit both.
yeah,
Because it hits everything within it. So that is the plan. That is what I'm doing.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. I hope.
Ray of Frost. You
And it-
launch a blast of frost, blue frost, out of your hands, hitting
Better
both
than your butt.
the first goblin
I
and
shrunk that.
Hans
Right?
Krag at the back for 6 damage.
Ouch.
It does reduce the speed of anybody affected by it, by the way, for by 10 feet. So just in case you need to know, Phil.
Excellent. So,
I was hoping that goblin didn't have a lot of hit points, but apparently it does.
Hmm. Indeed.
So the Ray of Frost hits first goblin, damaging him extremely badly, but in the same time waking him up,
Shit.
and also hits Clark, again hitting and causing some massive damage to him. He's not looking great at the moment and is very, very angry.
Of course he is.
So it's Clark's turn.
God.
So your Ray of Frost restricts by 10 feet, was that, Greg?
Correct.
Okay. So Clark rushes forward towards Jatik
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
and swings around his head a morning star, a massive
Oh.
morning star with a huge metal spiked head.
It'll miss me. I'm only little.
We hope. You know.
In his cold damage and freezing damage, he swings wildly, and Jatik dodges.
Phew.
Clark, underestimating the height of Jatik, going for his head and missing by a few inches.
Just a few.
He shouts, "Clark will kill you!" Top of the turn, the goblin, now that is awake,
Oh, he's next to me. Isn't
is
You
going
and
to.
Traylon, yeah.
He's woken up and spotted the dwarf standing over him. And, well, takes out his scimitar and lunges forward to attack Jatic. In his incredibly wounded state, he swings and misses Jatic again. This time, not so much on his height, because the goblin is a similar height to Jatic, but just in his depth of field perception, and misses. Okay, so Ripper.
Oh gosh.
Ripper isn't happy that he missed Kim.
Of course not.
And is going to
I was happy he missed Kim, but alright.
bite. Trying to bite. Again, just completely missing. Kim's roguelike skills are just all over the place today, and
Yay!
dashing and darting. All Ripper gets is a bite of stale air. Kim,
Yeah,
your
alright.
turn.
My turn. I still think I should go after the wolf. Mainly because he's right there.
You get wolf, I'll get the goblin.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, I'm gonna go after Ripper again with my short sword, and hopefully hell this time it does a better job than the last time. And I'm not jumping around like a loon. And hopes fingers crossed. Please be good. Woo!
You swing back and hit the wolf for carving a deep line along its side. You feel it pass through a couple of ribs, knowing that you've done some serious damage to it.
I'll take that.
5 piercing.
Slow him down just a little bit anyway, or
Yeah.
piss him off even worse.
Do I finish
Yeah.
the wolf off or do I go for the goblin? What do you think? They're both injured, aren't they? What's going to do more damage, a wolf?
I mean, you can go for the wolf.
Cause you're next to the goblin, right? I'll go on. I'll try finish the finish that wolf off with my battle
Go
axe.
finish old Ripper off.
Oh my god!
Nope.
The wolf, whilst still injured, but very wary, he is a large wolf and very strong and agile. But with a 6 mark, Jatic, you miss.
I'm not having much luck with them dice tonight, am I?
Yeah.
Traden.
Okay. I will. I'm gonna move slightly forward, kind of engaging. Well, not engaging, but moving slightly up, and then casting Thunder Wave. I'm going to be sculpting this, obviously, to not hit Jatic or myself. But it is a spell that emanates a 15-foot cube from me. And it does 2d8 damage to anything caught within it, so.
Okay, go for it.
So they do get a intelligence save. Yeah.
So
if they miss it, they're pushed 10 feet away from me.
yeah. So intelligence. dice. You send out a massive thundering wave across the room, pushing both goblins 10 feet back, slamming against the walls. Just going to move you out of the way slightly. Just bear with me. Each of them taking 5 damage. The first goblin, who is awake, gets hit by the wave and just obliterates against the wall.
Ooh, nice.
Into a mush.
Nice.
Goblin mush.
The second goblin is slammed across the room and takes 5 damage, waking him up. He's dazed, but he is woken up. The noise of the thunder wave is enormous, almost deafening to you. And will have travelled through the cave system.
And there's a goblin outside of the entrance.
Yeah.
So we better finish these suckers off before the cavalry shows up.
Did it impact the bugbear?
No, because you were going the other way. Bugbear was behind you.
Well, so it's supposed to be, from my understanding, I'm just kind of done. It's a 15-foot cube originating. Oh, gotcha. Never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
Don't push it, Greg.
Nope, I'm not pushing nothing.
Do you want it impacting the others?
Me no pushy nothing.
No.
Me no pushy nothing.
And in one final swoop, Traylon kills all of his party.
Oh, shit. Thanks, Traylon. Snoop
Right.
kill.
So it is Clark's turn.
All right,
Clark is shaking his head from the noise, but is going to go for Jatic again with his Morning Star. He takes a big swing. And hits, swinging his
Ouch.
Morning Star through. This time, instead of going for the head, he goes for your torso, smashing into your rib cage, and you feel a few ribs break as he hits, and you take a massive 11 points
Ow.
of piercing damage.
Well, shoot.
It's the goblin's turn.
Uh,
So the goblin who was asleep, who just got slammed across the room, is shaken, but
not stirred.
so he's going to pull out his short bow and target Traylon, the source of the thunder wave, and only rolls a 10, which I think your AC is higher than 10, Greg. Traylon.
I have 12.
Yeah, so the arrow flies past, hitting the wall behind. You start to hear footsteps running up the corridor, and another goblin enters the room.
Shoot.
And you spot another goblin come up through the stairs. Both of them take out their bows and will target Traylon. It's closest to them.
How come we're not
First-
seeing the dice this time for when you're doing this? Are we not supposed to know?
No.
No.
Secret. So we can cheat. I mean,
Secret roll. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's a point. Let me turn that off. Now you should see it now. Next roll. So that hits Traylon for 7 piercing damage. So it hits straight in the in your torso, in your chest, slightly missing your heart. But
Has he got a heart?
7.
for 7 piercing damage. Sorry. And the goblin at the top of the stairs is going to fire at Jatic.
Oh, shit.
I'm dead.
Hopefully, he's a terrible shot.
And hits
Oh, shoot.
straight in the side of the neck
Ow.
Yipes.
for 8 piercing
Oh,
damage,
I'm dead.
putting Jatic to the floor unconscious.
Uh-oh. Well, this is turning bad.
Yeah.
Kim.
Mm-hmm. Well, the wolf is there. There's apparently goblins around that I can't see yet. They have arrows, which bothers me greatly. Well, let's see if we can take out old Wolfie here and at least get him out of the way. Because, he's wounded and pissed off and right next to me. So, let's give the short sword one more go. Whoops.
We'll take the second one.
Okay.
You swing your sword forward just as Ripper leaps, and your sword passes through the mouth of Ripper straight into the brain, straight through to the brain,
Yay.
killing Ripper. Clark shouts, "You, Clark! You killed Clark's pet!" No!
Well, Clark, you tried to kill me. What'd you expect?
Can I not use a second wind when I'm unconscious? No.
No.
Hmm.
So,
All right.
we need Jatic to roll a, the first time, I think, a death roll.
Yep.
So, if you roll the d20, please.
Oh, I don't need to go on this character sheet.
No.
Right, okay. D20. When I
Ye gods.
need it, I bring it.
Your first save. So, you're still unconscious, but you're moving towards stability.
Right.
Traylon.
Okay. Yeah, we are in somewhat desperate times here.
We are indeed.
I am running out of tricks, but I do have one up my sleeve, so I am going to move to initiate with the bugbear.
Okay.
And basically, I'm going to attack him with my magic. Hang on. Where'd it go? I'm going to use Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Is he wearing metal armor?
No, he's wearing leather armor.
Okay. Just if he was wearing metal armor, then it gets it's like some kind of initiate advantage, but that's fine. So let's do this. Here we go.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe.
You go to touch him. He shakes off the
Shit.
electricity that courses through his body, roars, and says, "Oh, that tickles, Clark."
Oh dear.
It's going to be on you, Kim, I think, to finish this fight. I have a bad feeling I'm not going to live fast enough.
I'm not doing a lot in the health area either, so if you all leave me. Holy Christ.
Clark
What about
is
taking a health potion, Kim?
I don't know if I have any more health potions.
We'd never used one last week, and we all had one each, apparently.
yeah.
Okay, well, yeah,
Well, it should-
I may have to do that.
You can
but
wait. You have to wait
it's
until
Clark's
your turn.
turn.
Yes,
the limit,
yeah, I do, but
So Clark is still very upset that his dog, his pet, has been killed, and so picks up his javelin
oh shit.
and
Enters
throws
the
it.
Olympics.
at Kim.
Hopefully my stealth skills are still great.
His javelin goes flying through and hits Kim straight through the stomach,
Oh, Christ.
pinning her to the wall.
Oh, my God. Fuck.
For can you see my rolls at all in the chat?
No.
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 But I do have a mental image now of a little 3-foot figure pinned up against the wall.
Like a butterfly in a
Yeah.
box.
Little legs flailing.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
For 6 piercing damage.
Oh, fuck. I only had 7 to begin with, although at least I'm not unconscious,
At
so...
least you're not -2.
Yeah.
And that is Clog's turn. So it's the goblins. One goblin runs off to get help.
Of course he does.
The other goblin comes in.
Farfig again.
Uses up all his movement to get towards Traylon for the next turn. And goblin here is he's going to fire an arrow at Traylon. Okay, so the short bow pulls back.
That's exactly what I'm thinking right now.
Hits Traylon in the arm for 2 piercing damage.
Oh, thank fuck.
Okay. 2 damage.
Okay, so Kim,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
You need to heal your ass.
I have a health potion. I'd like to use it.
Okay, so trying to remember what it was for health potion. It was
Potion of healing. You regain hit points when you drink this.
how many dice was it? Was it 2
common
d8?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
So if you roll 2d4, please.
Will do.
Okay, so 6.
Well, at least I'm still alive.
So as you take that, you manage to pull the javelin out of your stomach. Right, okay. One thing you can do, Kim,
Yes.
just as a reminder, you do have sneak attack.
Oh, that's right.
So sneak attack, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to a creature you hit with an attack if you had advantage. Now you have advantage if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. So
Okay.
at the moment, both Clark and the Goblin have people within 5 feet of them.
Okay.
So, and the health potion has used your action for this round.
Okay.
Okay, so Jatik's down. Jatik, can you roll the d20 for me, please?
Silence is green.
Jatik, you rolling a d20 for me?
I just have, no?
Yeah.
13.
Do you want to roll it again?
Oh, there we go.
I can roll it again if you want. But...
No, 13's good. That's your second
Because
save.
I feel like every time Jadok is up, we should be having like sound effects like.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, that was Jatik. Traylon.
Okay, I need some DM assistance here.
Okay.
So initially, when I cast my first sleep spell, as I got up here, I used the Pearl of Power.
Yep.
So I should still have sleep in my spell cast. Because Pearl of Power gives me an extra casting ability of a spell.
Yeah, I can't remember if you used it on the wolves.
And that was the thing, is I know I used it on the wolves, but I can't remember if we rested after the wolves.
You didn't rest after the wolves.
All right.
Oh, shit.
All right. Okay, so that being the case,
Get your old shot sword out.
yeah, I'm thinking that's probably going to be my play, just given where I'm at.
Didn't you get a nice sword from that loot, or did Rich get that?
Rich got the sword.
And I guess who's not here?
So have you got? Yeah, let's see what you've.
I don't have a potion of healing, so. And that was the one thing I was just going to check.
No, you got one the last time when you
Yeah, last week Phil said we were all issued a potion of healing,
well,
but no one used
and he
one,
got
did we? Oh, you
and
found
he got
one.
off the goblin.
Yeah,
you found one.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So using a health potion would take up your turn, but you can move as well.
Right. So I'm going to move. I'm going to scamper back here, getting myself out of the way of that guy with the bow and arrow, and I'll use my healing potion. Where the heck did that go?
So it's just 2d4.
2d4?
Yeah, plus 2.
Go 2d4.
Hopefully better than mine.
Cool. Yeah, a little better.
7. So that heals you for 7. So you scurry behind a rocky outcrop, hiding from one of the goblins and also from Clark. Swig your potion, giving you 7 points.
Nice, that helps.
Clark's turn.
Oh, god damn it, Clark.
So, Clark is going to step over Jatik's unconscious body and take a swing for Kim.
I'm short, so hopefully he'll miss me, or I'll roll out of the way, or
Still
something.
incredibly annoyed that you haven't died from everything he's thrown at you so far.
It's because Kim's a badass.
Apparently have that effect.
Swinging forward, hitting you again, Kim, in the side of the head.
Oh, fuck.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Alright, Clark's
You
starting to
died.
piss me off a little bit here. Gonna have to do something about that.
So that's Clark. Back to the top of the turn. So the goblins. The first goblin is going to fire an arrow.
This is not looking
No.
good.
Oh no, come on, I've been almost dead like once already. Oh, I guess now this would be twice. Oh.
Can't actually see Traylon. So
Crap. Tiggy, you're bad luck. You really are, you're bad luck.
Where is that lizard?
Right?
Just saying.
Rich, I'm blaming you if I die.
right, so I'm just reading up on a few things.
Oh, it isn't good.
What happens
I
when
don't
you
like
kill the
this.
whole party?
He fires and misses you.
Oh, thank
Kim.
God.
It hits the stalactite in front of you.
Thank God.
The other goblin, though,
Oh, yeah, the other goblin. Oh.
can see Traylon and is going to fire his shortbow across the room, hitting Traylon in the calf for 3 piercing damage.
Arrow to the knee.
Right?
Yep.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Okay, so Kim,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Alright. Ouch. Cat, you're scratching me. Stop it. Let's see. I should probably back away from Clark, to be honest, although I don't know if it makes much difference. Yeah, I know. Get away.
Right. So just looking at your character sheet, you have both sneak attack and cunning action. So cunning action allows you to when you're in combat, either dash, disengage, or hide.
Okay.
So after you've carried out your attack, you could hide away.
That might be a good idea considering I'm about dead. So, alright, I'm going to... well, since he's close enough, I'm going to try my short sword again. And then I'm going to get the heck out of dodge. Hopefully. At least that's the plan. Alright, short sword, don't fail me now.
You have advantage.
Okay.
So, which is a 16 anyway. 16 hits, and you slice at Clark for 4 piercing damage. Because it's a sneak attack, you also do a 1d6 damage as well, an extra 1d6. So if you roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
Take an extra 2 damage off him. Clark now is bleeding quite heavily and pouring blood all over Jatik's body. As he stands over
Cross infection, man.
Kim, you have got the action, the bonus action as well now. So so you can dash or move out the way to hide.
I will do that. I am gonna... Let's see. Go. Maybe.
Pop back down the chimney.
Yeah,
Or
right?
into the chimney at least.
I've got a sound effect for you, Kim.
Get out the way.
Right?
Okay, that's... I mean, you've dashed across. It isn't hidden very well.
Well, yeah, there's not
because-
really much place to hide, to be honest. I guess I could have hid behind Traylon,
Yeah, that's what I'd have done.
but probably.
Or pop back into the fissure.
That's a thought.
So,
Right.
Jatik,
This is
roll
my
again, please.
This is my save in it. Right, okay. So, third time lucky.
Let's do it.
Yes.
So you're now just unconscious and stable. You're in no danger of dying unless
Thank God.
someone happens to damage you in some way.
Unless we step on you.
Let's see, so that was Jatik. Traylon.
All right, I'm going to step back just a smidge to get a line of sight on the bugbear,
Go, Traylon, go.
and I'm going to use my longbow, which is
Ooh.
not something I have used prior to. But I'm going to use my longbow and try and finish him off right now.
He must be nearly dead.
Ugh.
I don't think I did that.
There's a
So
reason you
in-
don't use your longbow.
In Traylon's
Guess I should
Traylon going analog all of a sudden and going manual, pulls the longbow back and misses Clark quite
Shit.
considerably.
Oh.
It's because I'm laid on the floor, it might have hit me.
Don't give Phil ideas.
Hey.
That, well, if
It's
it had
always
been a
critical
critical
one.
miss, it would have done.
Yeah, if it was a critical miss, it
Yeah.
certainly would have.
Okay, Clark.
Oh, Clark. Can't we all just get along? Clark? Please?
Clark roars with
Shit.
anger and rushes forward to attack Traylon.
Of course he does, bastard.
Well, you know, he's been picking on me for a while now, so...
Small star.
And you're taller, so I don't know if he may not miss.
Swipes hitting you in your left arm, breaking your arm,
Oh shit.
causing 6 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, goblin number 1
Oh,
is going to fire at Kim.
of course. I didn't see him when I moved. Shit. Well, it's been nice knowing you folks. I have a feeling I'm about to go belly up.
You're not the only one.
This could be bad for us, guys.
I know.
Oh,
Rolls a natural 20.
Oh,
no.
shit. Oh.
The arrow flies across with nothing in between them. Hits him for 11 points of piercing damage,
shit.
knocking her unconscious.
I tried. Although now I'm thinking I should have went back to the chimney.
The second goblin takes out the short bow,
Hopefully he sucks.
firing at Traylon. And misses. The arrow narrowly missing
It's Clark.
who turns around and is now very angry with the goblin.
Oh, well, good.
So, Kim,
Mm-hmm.
can you roll a d20? Yes, a d20, please, for your saving.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, she's dead.
I can't. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So that's one death roll. Okay.
I don't want to die. I mean, I realize she's just a pixel, but I still don't want to die. Damn it.
Jatic is unconscious and unaware of what's happening.
There's nothing I can do to get up or anything now.
No, you're unconscious. So you're not bleeding out anymore. Traylon.
Can't you throw a stone at my head and wake me up, trailing?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to try and kill the bugbear. I'll use my short sword.
Go for it, dude.
Yeah, this is it. This is do or die at this point, so here
Yeah.
we go. Fingers crossed.
Ooh! 21, that's got to be good.
Hey! Hopefully.
How do you want to do this?
I just want to stab him right through his eye.
Seeing both of your compatriots on the floor, one bleeding out, one barely alive, one unconscious, you pull your longsword back as far as you can and just thrust forward as Clark moves towards you, through his eye, through his brain, and out the back of his head.
Maybe that'll scare the goblins off.
Clark's body, with a look of shock and horror, just drops
But just
to the
hard
floor.
to do with one eye.
The goblins see this happening and run
Thank fuck for that.
for help,
Oh no!
Oh, shit!
screaming help.
Okay, drag our asses back to the chimney. This is bullshit.
Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
Trevor needs to drag us back down
all
the
right.
chimney, don't For a long
For
rest.
the moment, you have the room to yourselves.
Question, and this is more a technical question for you, Phil.
Yeah.
If I get to somebody and they happen to have a healing potion on them, can I pour it into their mouth?
Yes.
And will that affect? Okay.
Yes.
Because I believe Jadok does have a healing potion on him.
I should have not. I've not used one.
Yeah.
And
So
Phil
I
said
will
last week we all
rush.
had one.
I'll rush to Jadok,
Okay.
and I will take the healing potion and pour it into his mouth.
Okay. Jatik, can you roll a 2d4, please? You heal yourself for 7 points. And you wake up, seeing the carnage around you of a dead goblin, dead bugbear,
Oh no, Kim!
a dead wolf, and a bleeding out Kim.
Kim, don't die, Leaf Walker.
Yeah. Well, hopefully
Right,
not.
so currently we're out of combat, so you can do whatever you want at the moment.
How can we help Kim then? Can we stem her bleeding?
You don't have any health kits. You don't have any health spells.
Are we able to bandage her though?
You
To
could
keep her from bleeding out?
roll a medicine check for me, please. Who has the highest? Just check to see who has the highest between you. Who has the highest medicine?
Medicine's 1.
Mine's 1 as well.
Okay. So, Troden's going to try. You managed to stem the bleeding partly. Kim is still bleeding out, but not as fast as before.
Well, I did take a morning star to the head, so.
Can I also try stem the bleeding more?
No,
No.
not doing the same thing, no.
Right, okay.
So you are alone in the room. 3 dead bodies. Kim
Or if
lying on
there's
the floor.
anything.
What about
they have
searching?
anything?
Yeah, I'm going to say, Greg, what if we
Yeah.
search the bodies for potions and stuff?
Yeah, I'll search the bugbear.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to take his morning star and throw it to Jadok and say this might be better than your battle axe.
Okay, so roll an investigation check, please, Troden.
Mm.
At least I have some bonuses.
You find some more bandages, but nothing that's going to help you.
Well.
Jadok, have you found anything?
So I'll go search this goblin here. What do I need to do for that?
Investigation check.
Investigation.
You managed to find a basic healing potion and some bones.
Oh boy, bones.
Give her the bones. Keep the potion.
In true Traylon style.
So, what do you want to do?
It's Traylin's turn. Isn't it?
Well, it's
all
no
right.
turns at the
All
moment,
right, okay.
So you're not in combat, so
Well, that basic healing potion I've just found, can I administer that to Kim?
you can. So, Kim, roll 2d4, please.
Okay.
You pass the liquid between Kim's lips, and she heals 8 points and comes awake.
Yay! Gonna live another day, at least for, 5 minutes probably. All the goblins show up.
Right, you estimate that from the noises you're hearing, you've probably got about 5 minutes before a lot of goblins turn up.
All right, I'm going to quickly race over here and check these boxes for any kind of treasure chests or anything that I might be able to open quickly to find something.
Okay,
Anything,
roll investigation check, please.
I need new dice. That's what I need.
Okay.
Although
not,
I do have a bonus, which is nice, but still.
not too bad. Let's see. Right. You run up to a small chest, and there's an unlocked chest at the back. You find. So the amount of stores that are around you are quite bulky. There's lots of food, and you find 2 greater healing potions.
Oh, nice.
You also find 600 copper pieces,
Okay.
110 silver pieces, and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs of eyes.
Kim, are
which
you
is-
writing all this down?
Yeah, right. I'm not typing that fast. Holy moly. I got the healing potions, but yeah. And the
600
jade.
copper.
okay,
600 copper, 110
Silver.
silver,
silver. Okay,
2
got it.
Jade
Two
goblin. Or
2
frog, sorry.
Yeah. So 2 normal healing potions
Okay, 2 normal.
and a jade statuette of a frog, which is probably worth about
Jade's
40,
frog.
40 gold pieces.
So, just
Okay.
So I'm throwing that into the sack, but I'm going to drink one of those potions.
Oh, no, hang on, Greg, hang on. What if
no,
we?
no.
No, listen. What if we go back through the fissure and have a long rest? If we're safe enough, and then we won't need to use the potions, we'll recover his health and save them for.
Fair enough.
Because that goblin's gone
Fair.
for help. We might need them
Yep,
potions.
yep.
What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. I throw everything into my backpack, and I boogie back to the fissure. And
go back down
basically
the
say,
chute.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Because our
Okay.
rope's
So-
still there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
our rope's still there.
Roll a
Make it fast
dexterity.
rope
As you climb down, roll the athletics check, please.
Yeah, don't fall down, Greg.
I might fall down.
We might.
In your hurry to
Oh shit.
run down and get out there very quickly, you slip
No fudge.
and you fall.
And you were.
and,
Ugh.
And the frog goes up his ass.
and
Oh.
I've frozen.
I'll be at the bottom, unconscious. If you guys could just pour one of those potions in my mouth, please. Now,
That'd be
I'm wishing
great.
I'd just let you have a potion now.
I'm going to have to refresh my screen. Just bear with me.
I made it, Phil. I'm okay.
Nice try.
I'm still alive, I think. I could be wrong.
Barely.
Well, as you were going down, you had 2 health points. So
Right.
Oh.
see what damage you do. Yeah, so it rolled a 2. So you slip and fall to the bottom, knocking yourself unconscious.
I knew it.
Right. Just wake me up when you get down, guys.
Will do.
Alright, I'll go back down.
Athletics check for you, please, Jatty.
Please don't fall on me. Dwarves are surprisingly heavy.
Yeah,
Well,
but I'm
like-
quite athletic as well because I've got a 4 bonus
Yeah.
as well.
You abseil down very quickly,
Yeah.
landing next to Traden, putting him out of the way, just in case Kim falls on him.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna.
And Kim, athletics check, please.
Yep. Hopefully, I do better than Traylon. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, there it goes. Sorry. No, never mind. Shot my mouth off again.
Take the
Second
first one.
No,
Yep.
no.
No, take the first one. Even with
Come on.
advantage, that's a 5. You slip, your hand's still bloody from the battle. You slip and fall down the fissure and
Oops.
cause yourself
Oh, hopefully
just
not.
one
Well,
just 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Thank God.
So, you are now back in the cavern where the wolves were. Traylon is unconscious.
Aren't you guys glad we killed all the wolves?
Yes.
You can hear running and shouting coming down the corridor, so you need to work pretty fast.
Okay. Well, we need to get Traylon's ass back up because.
Yeah. Well, we might as well use one of the greater healing potions because if we're going to have a battle soon, I don't know what you think.
I'd like to think yes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really have a say at this point, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll give him one of the greater healing potions, please.
Okay, it's a greater healing potion that you're using,
Yeah.
which is 4d4 plus 4. So, Traylon, if you can roll that, please.
50.
That gets me all
To
the way
11.
back up.
Yep, that pulls you back up to full health.
Nice.
I'll use my second wind.
Okay.
How do I do that again? What is it?
Should say.
Equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Which your fighter level's 2.
2 now, yeah.
So roll a d10.
Fuck's sake.
So you heal yourself for 5.
Right.
Okay, the shouting of the goblins, and it sounds like a hell of a lot of them, are coming straight for you.
Of course.
You can hear them echoing down the corridor.
What they think they were still in that room?
They've rushed into that room because they're not incredibly intelligent, and you can hear them shouting at each other. It won't be long before they notice the chimney.
All right, okay.
Let's run back to where we had the cart.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's just get out of here for now.
And at least if we can get them, and if all else fails, they follow. At least they'll be out in the open, instead of.
I mean, the good news is we've dispatched the leader, at least three goblins and a wolf. So.
But we haven't.
Your cousin will have to wait.
Your
cousin's gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
go outside, find somewhere safe, and have a long rest.
So how far away from the hideout are you going to run? A couple of hours, or it was about half a day's journey from the cave back to the cart.
I think we go back to the cart. What do you guys think? We don't have to go back to the cart. We could go just for an hour into the woods and find a spot to rest.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the best call.
Yeah.
Cross over the water so they lose our scent.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
and we'll just find a spot to rest.
Sounds like a plan.
So a couple of things then. Can you all roll a stealth check for me, please?
Yep.
So Traylon rolls a 13. Jatic rolls a 15 and Kim rolled a 22. You manage to very stealthily and very swiftly get the hell out of the hideout into the forest beyond. I'd now like you to each roll athletics checks for me, please. Kim rolls a 15, Traylon a 9, and Mark a 13. With your injuries and helping other people along, you make slower progress than you would like, but find yourselves moving through thickets, probably a good hour away from the entrance to the cave. And finally, if you can make another stealth check for me, please. You manage to find a hollow in the thicket, pull various branches and things over you and camouflage yourselves. And for the moment, from goblins, you are safe. If they bring anything else out to find you, such as wolves, if they have any wolves left, they may very well find you. And I take it at this point you're going to take a rest.
Yep.
Yes.
It's about 6 o'clock in the evening, so, and it's autumn time, so it is starting to get dark.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we'll rest till morning. I think that'll be best bet.
Yeah, I think this is the perfect place to rest up and heal up for those that need additional healing. I do tell Jatic, take a closer look at that morning star. Does it look like it's something that's at more above average, or is it just a simple morning star by his estimation?
I don't know yet 'cause it's not in my inventory.
Well, I remember I threw it to you
Yeah.
and said, take this. It might be better than your battle axe. So
So we'll have a look at that in a minute. But who's going to keep watch first?
Traylon's got full health, so he might
Yeah,
be better
I'll-
keeping watch.
I'll
Okay.
stand watch first.
Okay, if you can roll a perception check for me, please.
Yep, absolutely.
With everything that's gone on,
Uh-oh.
you actually can't really see around you. You've camouflaged yourself a bit too far. After about an hour, you hear some rustling as something sniffles and moves past you. Aside from that, nothing during your watch. Who's going to take over the watch?
I'll have second watch.
Okay, roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh, and I've touched out.
It's me.
Ah.
About half an hour into your watch, you see a couple of goblins walking towards you. If you can roll me... just bear with me. Just have a look. Roll a stealth check for me, please. Okay. The goblins notice something in the undergrowth about 10 feet away from you. They investigate and just see a rabbit running out. Laugh to each other
Holding our
and,
breath.
and walk.
All right.
And Kim
Yep.
is the last person to take the watch. If you can roll a perception check for me, please. Perception of 7.
God.
You hear again some rustling and sniffling, a bit of growling
Uh-oh.
as something large
It's not a rabbit.
moves across. Roll a stealth check for me, please.
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I hope.
She's got a good base stealth to start with, hasn't she? She got a
Yep.
7 on it.
You hold your breath and put your hand over Jatic's snoring mouth. The creature, or whatever it is, rustles the trees and the bushes as it walks past, but escapes. And nothing else passes until the morning when you all wake up fully rested
Phew.
and everything refreshed.
Yay.
You have managed to escape the hideout, literally by the skin of your teeth.
We
Taken
are the
some
misfits.
pretty hard punishment and killed the goblin leader, Clark, and his pet. But you do have some very pissed off goblins. And you haven't yet located Gundren and Sildar, who are still in there. So, next time we will see if you go back into the hideout to rescue Gundren and Sildar, knowing that you've done some damage and also had some damage done to you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, see you next time.
Cliffhanger.
Thank you, intrepid listener, for joining us on OCD&D. Join us next time for more exciting adventures. And please follow us on Twitch and Twitter at OCD&D.
If you like this podcast, there is another site you should check out, which is called VGHub.net. And on there, you find a bunch of links to other video game podcasts similar in vein to ours, but different in the way they're delivered. Some have all kinds of sound effects.
Are for old people.
Some talk about
Too many, some
RPGs.
people say.
Come on now.
Some might say that.
No one says that.
Then, of course, you have links to, great forums.
You don't have any other friends.
So check it out, VGHub.net. It is a great starting point for your podcast discovery.